I hope you can hear me okay. Good morning, everyone. We are fully loaded up today. Like, fully loaded up. Actually, no, I take that back. This is the longest trip I've taken on Rosie, though. We've got the luxury privilege of being in a condominium or a townhouse this weekend. So I'm going to Rice Lake, Ontario for Horizons Unlimited's Hum meetup, and it's the first one I've been to I've been to ever, but it's also on the East Coast, which is kind of nice. Make sure we're not getting sideswiped here. And I think I originally applied for a media badge. Grant, the organizer, said no, and I said that's fine. And then he came back a few days later. He said, honestly, it's just we just have such limited availability, and we always run these events very tight budgeted, and we just have to make sure that, you know, we're going to get our money's worth. And I said, yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. But given the back and forth and how he felt a little bit skittish about it, even though he eventually approved my media badge, I ended up buying a ticket anyway, because he's right. It's a small event. I can afford it. I'm making these videos anyway. I should support him. So I spent the $150 and bought a ticket. And then a fellow New Hampshire guy who I've never met before, an adventure writer, said, hey, I ended up renting one of those condos at Rice Lake. For $250, you can share it with me. And I said, how many beds are there? So there's 3. So I said, well, let's find a third person. So we did. So I'm spending $111 US, because that was a Canadian figure, to join 2 strangers. Actually, I've met Russ before, Sergey. I've met him before, but 1 stranger, and that means no camping gear. So what the hell did I bring with me? Well, I actually felt pretty happy, because I was going to put my top box on for this trip. I don't need it, which is great. So I ended up bringing my tripod, all of my camera lenses, my drone, a bunch of spare batteries, my really nice camping lantern, which I love, and extra beer, extra bourbon. So the whole thing, it's nice. It's I got everything I would like to bring. I was like car camping. I got my big chair. I packed a shirt for every single day, as opposed to 1 shirt every 4 days. So actually, I feel like it's like I'm luxury camping here. So it is 7:45 in the morning. I do have to go to work today. I got early release at 3 p.m. I'm going to head northwest to towards Buffalo to stay with my buddy BB-8 from the Translab Adventures last year. He went and came to see me a little bit last year for an overnighter. Over in the wintertime, we worked on the bike together, worked on Rosie together. He did all the electrical work for me, and now I'm going to go see him. So we're going to have a great night. I brought some he calls them motor oil beers. I brought some stouts for him, and up in the morning, we'll go on a little ride, and then I'll head the remainder to the Horizons Unlimited campus. Nice. I think check-in starts at 3 p.m., so I don't have to really rush there in the morning. And one more thing that I'll show you guys later. See this? We've gone high-vis uncle. It was only a matter of time, as you guys know. I'll talk more than a later video, but after the MSF class, I just kind of feel like I understand now a lot of the visibility stuff. So I'm not going full high-vis uncle, but I did go a little bit of high-vis uncle. We got 2 gallons of water with us, which is overkill. I bought my coffee setup, which is nice. My jet boil. I bought food. I'm really excited. This is going to be a great time. I'm going to take it easy though on this adventure. I'm still breaking Rosie in. I'm still breaking myself in after the crash last year. It's going to be a great weekend, and looking forward to sharing it all with you. Thanks, Grant, for approving my media pass. I'm sorry I didn't use it, but I wanted to pay you money because you deserve it. Thanks a lot, Horizons Unlimited crew, and I'll start the video, or vlog, or whatever you want to call it. All right, well, 4 o'clock. We are about 40 miles into our journey to Watertown, New York. All right, Little Falls, New York. Stewart's all over New York is ethanol free, so it's not top tier, but I still stop here. Just had a little burger. Ooh. What the fuck was that? Weird. I should be careful. There may be just one cop here. It's just hanging out. There are deer everywhere up here. I've seen like 6 of them so far, and there are signs every half mile warning you about deer. I passed an auto body shop that said, "Hit a deer? Question mark, take your car here." There are a ton of them. Like, do you guys not have deer hunting up here? This is not as bad as when I drive through Georgia, but there are deer like all over the place. 24 miles away from Watertown. I tend to forget to record additional clips, so when I'm with friends. So tomorrow's a new day. Thank goodness for Clearwater lights. Although it looks like I'm going to warp speed because of all the bugs that just come out of nowhere. Huge farming community up here. I saw a Kraft, aka Philip Morris plant back there. Lots of cooperatives, some massive dairy farms. Shit's very muddy. He has knobbies on. His anakeys are not conducive to this.
Just a little double jump. I don't hit it on this. I'll do it with a KTM.
What's up there, bird? What is nice to be driving BB-8 again. He's already done like 3 wheelies. Up here in northwest New York, up near the Canadian border. Lots of farms. He's got a little, he made a little dirt trail thing in his backyard, and I don't have knobbies on, so I went from a stop and tried to give a little bit of gas, and the back wheel just spun. Oh, these anakeys are for GS riders, but not for the rest of the GS riders. We are on a little riding tour of his area. I'm sure he's stoked to kind of be showing me around. I'm stoked to have him show me around.
Those white buildings on that island?
Yeah.
That's a KOA, that whole island.
Wow. It's like a boat you go there? Like a boat or a bridge?
One tiny little bridge.
Huh.
I gotta stop up here and get gas. You want to go through Madison Barracks? It's,
sure.
The War of 1812 and all that, where they had all the soldiers over here.
Okay, that sounds good. So we're in Cape Vincent. I assume we're still in New York. I haven't had to fork over my enhanced ID yet. Oh yeah, we're still in New York. But look, that's the lake right there. Isn't that cool? 1 second.
Huh?
What's up?
Oh, down there's a small lighthouse. What?
Want to get a picture?
Huh?
Want to get a picture?
You want to get a picture of it?
Sure. Look at that. Lake Ontario. I've never been, well no, I went to Chicago once and I did stand on Lake Michigan. Is that Lake Michigan, right? But I have not been to Lake Ontario yet. I stayed in Erie, PA for one night on the way back from Chicago on a road trip. But I did not see Lake Erie. I just sort of felt the gale force winds coming off of it, blowing my car off the road. Oh, it's a lighthouse. Look at that. Huh. I'm gonna do a photo that way, I think.
All right.
Haven't had our bikes together in a while.
Yeah. And you have two of them to catch.
Oh, okay. And do you stand with your bike?
Huh?
Do you sit with your bike? You're not tying your bike down, right? You don't need straps.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
You had me think there for a minute. Like, yeah, the only time I've ever done that is on the big one.
Alright, so we're now in Alexandria Bay. I don't know where we are. Well, I know where we are, but not spatially. It's a nice little tour that BB-8's taking me on, where we're going up the Ontario Lake, kind of towards we just passed 87 north to Canada. So he said, well, once we're done with hanging out here, I'll be able to cross right over. I'll still be there an hour early at this rate, so I'll have to find some non-highway roads just to explore a little bit on the way up there. Hi there. Sorry, first time. Thanks very much. Have a good day. Look at this. Yeah, they're way underwater. So BB-8 said like 1,800 islands, not 1,000. But that's islands includes ones that have at least one tree on them. Hello.
How's it going?
Great.
Is that an Ontario plate?
No, New Hampshire.
What brings you up here?
I'm going to a motorcycle rally.
Is that on?
It's always on. Is it turned off? We should over a kilometer, shouldn't we? That's the way. Small commuter train. A lot of RVs back here. I don't see any overlanders. Very, very chill first evening. I didn't know what to expect, actually. I kind of thought it would be bigger, but the intimacy was great, so great time. Next video is going to be primarily an off-road day. That's why it's the longest one. And I hope you'll enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed this video, actually. There was some good moments. BB-8 and I had some fun today. Thanks for watching, guys, and ride safe.